hotel running here? Is it a hotel for migrants?
Can't really answer your question, but you need to move off the property.
Well, this is public. Just as you put phones on, something is private. See the lines?
Yeah.
That means it's public road. So.
You can't come past these phones.
Have I come past them?
You can't come past these phones.
Have I come past them?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Who put these phones in? Was the did you measure out from the? What if I just did? You're not right. Well, what would I do if I did?
You have to go to the police anyway. Thank you. That's the new employee right back.
Well, I'm telling you, I am employed by a right then, if I cross it fine. No, might be civil. So, what do you think the police can do? Do you think I will be arrested?
I'm only here anyway to report on a story, mate, aren't I? Just there to report on a story. Are they still housing the migrants here at the moment?
Yeah.
No comment. If I actually came here before, going back some months ago, and a couple of the residents here were actually really nice, mate, and they let me in the bedroom. I've actually been in one of these rooms. Yeah, they let me in just to have a little look. Nice lads, to be fair. So I thought I'd come back today, see if they're here, how they're getting on, see if they've been moved yet. They were quite worried that they were going to be stuck here for some time. So I thought we'd come see if they're still around. How many people are you housing here at the moment? Not going to answer no questions. What security company do you work for? Don't mind me asking. Alright, so you're not going to tell me who you work for? Alright, cool, I'm going to go about this film. Well, bro, if you ain't going to tell me who you work for, then how do I know that you're even... How do I even know security? This is the wrong way round. Should be on display. By law, it should be on display. And I'm only having a look, and then I'm going to go anyway. Like, so I've been here before, mate, and I didn't cause no problem before. The police came last time, and the police just said, as long as I don't go inside the building, I'm perfectly fine. Wait a minute, wait. Just going to measure the size of their traffic cone. I was sent by Reg. Reg sent me to do some measurements. You know, Reg?
It was the width of the tree, wasn't it? Maybe a security guy will help me.
Yeah, it's only got to be rough. We ain't got to...
Is that standard size?
1.5 foot.
Is that standard?
That's about 1.5 foot.
I think that's a bit less
It's
than
about
standard.
A foot shorter than me. No. Like I say, do you know if any of these guys would be willing to do an interview? Because I've been to other hotels, yeah, and it seems like security seems to instruct them not to speak to them. I don't know if you guys are going to do that today, I hope not. But do you know if I'll be able to speak to them?
Oh. We don't want your comments, we want their comments. So, like, you know, we live in a...
This is private property. Thank you.
Can I just now measure the windows?
Yes.
You find it nice here?
Yeah, of course. Why are you
So basically,
moving?
do you know what? No, not moving. I'll show you here.
Okay, good.
Okay?
Okay,
So all I am is citizen journalist.
Okay.
People are interested in what's going on. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
My name's Bear.
Okay.
What's your name, if you don't mind me?
Happy.
Afi.
Yeah.
And all it is to ask you guys, do some interviews, ask if you guys are alright, how your time is here,
Yeah, I think
how long you've been here.
Okay, thank you.
Why are you telling him to shut up? What you did?
Do you know how long they've told you have to stay here? Nice to meet you anyway. Nice to meet you. See guys, you're naughty, you are. You're proper naughty, you are. You know, that's a good opportunity for these people to get a little bit of a good welcome in. And you've just run over like I'm a bit like what you said at the beginning. I don't know that you're a danger. I didn't try and open the door, man. He waved me in. Did you see him wave me in? He waited.
Can you leave the property, please?
I told you I'm here to interview
I told
a couple
you
of
so many
people.
times. Can
I
you
know,
leave
and
the
I've told you so many times the same thing.
You private property. You don't understand.
No, we understand. We're leaving.
Can you leave that?
You give us your direction.
Can you leave that?
We are
Can
leaving.
you leave that?
That's what we're doing.
Can you leave that?
We are
Can
leaving.
you leave that?
We are doing.
Can
We
you
are
leave
doing.
that? Can you leave?
We are leaving.
That's why I said, can you
Are
leave?
you talking over
Can
me?
you leave, please?
Yes, we are
Every
leaving.
time I speak, you're just going to talk over me, yeah?
Can you leave, please?
Yes, we
No,
are
I
leaving.
can't leave. No, actually I can't. Yeah? I'm going to set up a tent here. And you guys are going to feed me. And you're going to give me a phone. You're going to give me an electric bike.
A
You're going
scooter.
to give me all the nice things in life that I can't afford. Yeah?
Which one of your cars is one of these?
room, I'll take a tent.
You know, I mean, like you haven't walked here, have you? So which one of these cars is yours? Which,
But you've proved my point anyway. You've now done all I was here to show. Is that you guys are the issue. Whoever's instructing you to stop these people speaking to members of the public and sharing their stories tells us that there's something to hide. Tells us there's something to hide. And you see you two here now.
Can you leave?
You see you two here now.
Can you leave, please?
Yeah? You two are sellouts. You're selling this country out.
Can you leave?
You're a sellout. You're a sellout.
Can you leave, please?
Yeah, I'm going to leave.
Can you leave?
I'm going to leave because you're doing my head in.
Yeah.
Yeah?
which one of these cars is yours? These guys, which one of them is yours? Which one of these fancy cars that's worth more than £10,000 can a security guard on? I mean, one security guard just pulled up in this, which, come on a security guard's salary. So which one of these extremely expensive cars on this car park is yours? And which one's yours? Because you can't be more than 22. So if you can afford one of these cars as well, obviously, is that a reason why you tell us to just please leave?
He's a baller.
So,
My man's got a smirk on his face. He knows
I'm
he's there like man's got wedged in the bank.
I'm off the property now. Right, so which
Got
one?
wedged.
I'll tell
They're
you
paying you well, yeah.
what if I go and kick each one of them? Shall we see which one you come running for? Because if none of them are yours, you wouldn't be bothered, would you? I mean, like, you know, is that what it is? I wouldn't do that because that's criminal damage. And obviously, you've worked hard for that vehicle. You know, you obviously had to
So
go
guys, you should just
get a
realise,
job.
all I wanted to do was come in.
Basically, tell people to go away. Tell people that they can't talk to the press. Because that's what you're doing.
You're
So,
making these people feel like they're
you
not
know,
welcome.
and for
by
that,
stopping them
you get a
speaking to
reward.
people.
You don't get.
And what you're going to do,
silver.
aren't you, is you're going to
No.
go back in there and go, oh, we were a bit worried he might hurt you.
You get a fancy
He
car.
may have caused harm to you.
Is that what it is? So go on, say I'm wrong. Which one of those cars is yours? Because you haven't walked here. No comment again. No comment again. Weird, isn't it? I'll just go and have a closer look at them fancy cars.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But unfortunately, I understand, but you don't understand. Unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Is yours the pea green one, mate? The yellow one?
Well, I'm going to leave them.
Yourself.
That guy was well friendly, weren't he? Happy. Quite a friendly guy, weren't he? Here's the police now. The police are going to tell you the same, but I'm allowed to be here.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm frantic, mate. Can you explain to me so I'm allowed to be here filming, please?
It's peaceful protest, isn't it?
It's not a protest.
Okay, peaceful demonstration.
No, I'm not here to demonstrate
Okay,
nothing.
what is the reason you're here, mate?
I'm here to report on a story today. I
Okay.
came here some months ago. Two of your colleagues came last time.
Yeah.
I explained what I was doing. They had no problem.
Okay.
I was instructed, I'm fine to film as long as I don't go in any of the building.
Okay.
I can't see what would have changed from 6 months ago to now.
What is the story you reported?
The fact that there's migrants staying here.
Okay.
What I try and do is hope to get an interview with some of the migrants staying. We just actually were. I was just speaking to one. Very nice chap called Attic. These gentlemen seem to want to kind of tell them they're not allowed to speak to anyone. Didn't realise we all had a muzzle on us in this day and age. So I'm sure we're allowed to speak to members of the public. And they said you'll come in. I'm trying to explain to them. I'm trying to explain to them that this is a lawful activity and I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. I have explained to them there is two different chaps that were here last time. I have explained to them though that the same thing happened last time. The police were called, the colleagues come. I explained what I was here doing and they turned around and said as long as you don't go anywhere within the building, you're not allowed to go.
Remember you spoke to last time?
Without actually looking back at a video, I wouldn't actually be aware of it. I can't remember.
This is all you're doing.
This is it, yeah.
We're just basically looking around and that, that's all, nothing else. I'm not trying to get into the building or anything. They have asked us to leave, which obviously we have. Obviously we're here, we're not in the.
I mean, still they're trying to say that the cones define where it's private property.
You know, I mean, they placed the cones there. I mean, like, who decided that that's where the cones go? I mean, this road
And
was
again,
actually
what I'm trying my best not to do.
adopted. You know what I mean? So
Again,
you know, it's paid for by the public. But, you know, they haven't put a London said areas
And I feel like
£100,000
they're
for
trying
this
to
bit
make
of time.
it almost go that way.
It's paid for by the public, and we should be allowed to use it. Not saying we want to go inside or anything, but like, who decides that they can put the cones there?
Trespass.
You know what I mean?
It's simple.
Not going to go.
No.
Well,
I'm
they've
just saying,
decided
but
it,
that's
and
the
then
way
they
I don't
decided
want
that
it to
if I go
go.
past
I've
those
done my
cones,
best to de-escalate these guys.
I mean, is there any way that you can maybe pull up proof of what you're on? Because you would think on a land registry it would just be the building, so it's basically you get a plan and it's got an outline
But
around
what
the
I
building.
don't, what I don't.
You know, so obviously it doesn't include car park.
I don't know whether you're going to tell us how they can do what they want.
Maybe this car park perhaps, but
If
I
I
don't know.
stand here,
You know, I mean, I don't know whether
within my right to do.
this is theirs or this is LC. I don't know. I don't know either. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is only civil, innit? That if it's said it's sort of trespass, that would be, it's nothing criminal, is it? So it's not nothing arrestable. So basically, no. But what I'm saying is, it's wasted your time, haven't it? So even though trespass isn't arrestable, wasting police time is. So these two security officers have run yourselves and basically told lies or whatever they've said, which is obviously wrong. I mean, if you don't know the law, you shouldn't quote it to a police officer, and then you said 2 officers down. That's a cost is involved there. So obviously, like, I mean, I would expect those 2 security guards to foot on that bill, because at the end of the day, they're committing an offence. Making a false report to the police is a criminal offence. They might not realise it, doesn't make it not a criminal offence. You know, they've rung up to try and get us moved on for doing our perfectly legal activities. You know, human rights. We've got human rights that says we can basically, you know, like we can look, you know, we can watch what's happening. We're allowed to do that, and they're trying to. They've rung. Obviously, I mean, I don't know what logs. But obviously, someone's something that's made you stop your duties. You know, and you know, which I'm sure you're overworked, so they thought they'd add a bit more extra work to you and make you come here for at best a civil thing, which isn't a civil thing because they don't really have the authority to trespass anybody. They're only workers, so they basically, you know, false reporting to a police officer is a criminal offence. Like, I mean, and like, it's not just a slap on the wrist criminal offence. I mean, money's involved. Obviously, your time.
So I'm going to see what their story is, and we'll.
Yeah, no problem. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, you have come, so they have reported something, and that's criminal.
Yeah. You want to hold one in?
Yeah.
Hold that in. We're going to measure the length of this vehicle. Right, so just roughly, don't touch the car. It's about 16 foot long now. 16 foot long. Five and a half foot.
5.5 foot.
And what are we doing?
High. Let's say high.
Go from the wheelbase?
Yeah.
About 6 foot. Yeah, just over 6 foot.
101.
11 inches. There we are. That's what you'll get to the measurement.
You won't get shoved in back of that though, would you?
That there. 15 and a half foot long. And 16 foot.
If it was against us, technically, that's slander, isn't it? Public order is something. Public order section 4. I think it's public order section 4 that they did against us then. I think it is 4. Not 4A, 4. Might be 4A. 1 or 2, but either way, by reporting that we've done something wrong and then making the police come out, basically wasting the police's time, is that acceptable? Just wondering. I mean, I didn't waste the police's time, I didn't ring you up.
I did tell them not to bother wasting your time.
You know how many calls we get day in, day out, things where literally you think
people have opinions.
I understand that.
Then it's up to the honest if they think that they may potentially be
Yeah.
in some kind of.
Yeah. But and I can appreciate that. But at the end of the day,
It's not a waste of our time.
well,
We're
it is,
here.
it's trespassing. At the end of the day, it's not a criminal thing.
It's not a waste of our time if it keeps the peace.
Well, no, that's true. That's true.
All we need to do is make sure that everyone is safe.
Yeah.
You've explained your purposes. They're going to do what they're going to do. There should really be no crossover.
Well,
If people come across and you want to speak to them, as long as there's no threatening, which you've explained, and I can tell from your demeanour that you're not going to be threatening. So you'll do what you got to do.
That's it.
And that's it.
And then you leave. That's all you
So
do.
they're fully aware that if someone comes out here and I
Yeah.
talk to them, they're not to march over like they did. No problem. Because
I've explained that. I've said, leave it to do what you do.
I mean, it's not to
as
say
long as
we're
you're
going
not
to now,
harassing people. If you said,
it'd be nice to just hear from one person. People
I
are
mean, like,
interested
this,
in it.
like for example, this guy here that's coming out now. Go on, bro. You go and talk to him.
No,
Watch
you know
out-
what it is?
watch
I'll
out
be
for
honest with you.
security guards, right?
I'll be honest with you, right? People are interested.
this point then.
Doesn't matter.
People are interested in this, mate, right?
Yeah.
And the thing
And
is,
this is the
people make
point.
a lot of assumptions from what they see on the media, right? When, from what I've seen, I've been to a few hotels now. Everybody that I've ever met that are staying in these hotels, rather friendly, really friendly. Some of them don't want to engage with you. Some of them, I think there's a bit of a communication breakdown. And then there's those that know a little bit more English. Or if they don't, they still want to stand and talk. And some of them seem like they really want to engage and just have a conversation. A lot of these security guards do exactly that. I don't know whether it's been an instruction that's come down from the Home Office or anything like that. But it's like, you're not allowed to speak to them. They're
So is it
hostile.
positive or negative that you're doing? Because I'm going to stamp it.
I'm here to film and document my time here.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to have an agenda towards or
That's
against.
why people get
No.
upset, because
Like,
as
for
you can
instance-
imagine, there's been a lot of protests here.
Yeah.
So from
Yeah.
that point, you can imagine why security are going to think, hold on, is this part of that protest again? Is it because there are
No,
people who have come here?
that's you can appreciate that. You appreciate that. But at the end of the day, like the way you said, like, you know, to interview this gentleman over here, we'd have to cross this line. Again, it's only trespass. So, like,
You've agreed your boundary lines.
But I haven't agreed anything. I'm telling you that they're trespassing. So I'm saying that if it's such a trespass, then I'm allowed to go into that gentleman. It would be great. Because it's not a criminal thing. I'm not breaching any peace. I'm not going to go and shout at them. So trespass isn't criminal. And like, if those gentlemen aren't trespassing because they're not owners. Right? So at the end of the day, I'm not like I'm going to go and camp. I've got a camp, I've got a tent, I'm not going to stare. So all I'm going to do is just have a wander on, talk to the guy, and then wander off. Now, as far as I'm concerned, because this is tarmac, I think it's been tarmac by the local council. So I think it's public. Now, it can be argued anyway, but at the moment, that is my instinct. So I am of a legal understanding that I'll be legal by walking on it. That's my lawful excuse. Right? So if anything want to take me to court, then I would have the lawful excuse. You two officers would be my witnesses, because obviously as constables, you're going to be protecting my human rights, and one of my human rights is freedom to travel. You're certainly not going to be slapping the handcuffs of me and arresting me, because that would be an act. And I'm not doing anything wrong, so there's no need for the constable to come out of you, for the officers to come out of you, and say it's constable, this is what you are now. You know, we're having a nice conversation, you know, we're having on that side of the job, and that's where I'd like to stay. You know what I mean? Like a local.
But I do get what you were saying about the demonstrations, right? And it's the never reasons. If I just grab these guys and ask them, I'll be honest with you, right? When I usually speak to these guys, some of the first questions I always ask them is if they're well, first and foremost. If the people that are looking after them in the hotel are treating them at a good standard. If things like food are okay, how they're finding it here. And that's always where it starts. So those first 4 or 5 questions are always about the welfare of that individual. If I was here with another agenda, shall we say, that would be the last thing I'd be asking somebody that I was here to look back. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And because there's been that much stuff over here and that happened as well. There's been a lot of backlash on public.
Yeah.
But rather than people having conversations, a lot of people come and you know what I mean?
Because everyone's quick to assume. Everyone's quick to assume, and there's a lack of empathy, I think, in society these days. And yes, people have the right to feel angry and like there's something that, you know, that isn't necessarily okay in their eyes. But these people are only individuals, and we could actually, which we ain't got the time for, but I could sit here now and tell you about actually how it's only down to our own government that we find ourselves in this situation. we didn't go to countries in the Middle East and tear them to bits, then what happens there is you don't end up with refugees. Yeah. But if we didn't go in and do what we've done to these countries for gold and oil, because that's all it's down to, money and greed. Yeah. Then these people would not need to feel the need to flee their homes and find safe refuge. Do you understand? So we could go really into it and go, actually, it's not these guys' fault. They're just, if you're in a bad place, and there was a land of milk and honey somewhere else,
you're
you wouldn't go.
on the background.
Of course. Yeah, I don't just come here. I might not look the most educated person, but if I've got an interest in something, I like to not just read the things that the news
I'm
say.
sure you appreciate, once this is on, there's no political opinion.
No, I know that you're allowed to
listen
give.
but I do appreciate that you've come here with an educated. For one.
I'm not for one. You're for one.
Yes, and you should just write stuff that everything's fine. She's had a pleasant conversation. There's no offence here.
Excellent.
Like I say, that's it. I know you've probably got busier things to do.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming.
I'll even be straight up with
Thanks
you.
for being civil and that.
I'm probably going to stick around another 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to see if anyone does come in and out. Okay. If they don't, then I'm going to leave. Anyway. But what I won't do is I won't go back past the fence. Is that not aggravated trespass? If you'll trespass, and then you go back on after being already trespassed,
you can't be aggravated on the first day.
No, but on the second, it can be deemed as that, can't it?
That's the No, of course.
I'm just saying, like, that's
But if
why
you did-
I'm under the understanding that if I did, I would be putting myself liable.
Only if they did.
Yeah.
They haven't, so we're all right.
Domestic incidents. I think that's
Enjoy
So,
them.
so we'll be all right with some car parking now, won't we? Yeah.
See you later.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Reasonable couples there, to be fair.
Now their choice to not take it as that. It's their choice, but it's still an offence. Is it? I'm here today. Always busy there. Do the numbers increase every day? Is it? Is it? Are they all coming in from abroad as well, or is it like sort of more English parties? Are they like man, so that one's from school. Right. People are generous, aren't they? You know, probably coming for the church, you might like.
See, lads, it was all alright, I told you.
Oh, I said they were lucky that they didn't get arrested themselves.
Quick question, Mr. Postman.
Yes, mate.
Do you do this run often?
Yeah.
This hotel?
No, every day.
Do you find that more and more post, or is it a steady rate now?
There's more posts
coming all the time.
Yeah, more parcels as well. Have you got a
parcels as well?
Did they tell you when it would stop? No. You know what I mean? Like, you've got this job for 18 months and that's it. We'll bring you in on retirement. I'm retiring at Christmas. There you go. They said that's when the job's going to end.
Take care, mate. Anyway, cheers for your time. Thank you. So that tells me there must be still more people coming in, right?
Are you filming me, by the way? Yeah. Are you not supposed to?
I already speak to them.
So anyway, lads, I'm just going to go film that door because I now know that I'm allowed. Remember, hey, as long as I don't go in the building.
He just did say that. Anywhere outside. He said anywhere outside. It's in the video. Then that would be assault. That would be assault. He said if he touched us, it would be assault. I don't think he went up here. I just wanted to see you back up, like we normally get all back up. I wanted to see you back up, and you did. You can stand forward now, like you've been 10 men, but you've already gone all the way back to the. You couldn't go any further. You know, now you're being 10 men. Is that what it is? Like, oh, look at me, I'm 10 men, but you're all backed up all the way to the door, like you weren't 10 men. Yeah?
I'm interested to see what you haven't delivered here.
Passive. It's all about passive. You're being aggressive. Passive aggressive. I'm just being passive.
Anyway, I'm going to leave, boys, because you're just acting ridiculous now. You've shown exactly what I want. Even with the police coming, you've carried on persisting in getting in my way of acting on a lawful activity. As you've just heard from the police there, I'm not doing anything as long as I don't breach anywhere that I shouldn't be.
We're not trying to go away or anything, so.
And you guys haven't listened to what the police have just told you, but you expect me to listen to you, right? Is that the understanding here? You don't want to listen to the law, but you expect me to listen to you as a security officer.
And if we don't listen to them as security officers, they'll bring the law to try and get us. Because they won't listen to the law when they get here if they don't actually reprimand us. If the law stands up for our rights, then they don't want to know. But up until that point, they'll ring the law because they think they'll stand up for their rights until the law's pointed out that actually they have committed a criminal offence by ringing up. You know, false reporting of a crime is a criminal offence. Trespassing is a civil offence. You can't win. There's no way that you can win. You know, you can't say that we've done something criminal because by saying that, you're committing a criminal offence. It's unfortunate.
Am I right?
But like schematics, it might be. That's the way I look. Some people say our laws are an ass. Some people do. Some people know what the laws are. Some people don't.
Right, anyway, lads, I'm off. Cheers for being really awkward. It really hasn't helped. And cheers for making me think that I'm here to be hostile.
You know what I mean? You're a great example of security. You've done your best. Unfortunately, on this instance, you failed drastically. Now, as some people might say, I'll give you a 2. You did your best. You turned up for work, and now you'll be going home with your tail between your legs. A 2.
See you later, lads, yeah? Sellouts, remember. Sellouts. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys.